you.
You've switched off. What are you doing? Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Here. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time in.
Back.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is good work.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man. You say...
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Be smart. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still...
To win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Let's do it.
fight that round, that's his round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't...
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like it.
Let's fight.
Now you let him back into the fight that round, that's his round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Pick that back up. Pick it back up. He's winning this round.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
And box.
switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You bet.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Those 1, 2 straight down the middle.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance.
One, two, three, four. Do you still want to fight?
The knockdown, it's gone.
Time.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose.
Do your business.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, let's reset, switch stance.
it's time for the talk. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, and undisputed. We've waited a long time. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. You believe what we are seeing. They got out of the way of that right hook. Let's see if they go to the body. When you're trained to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You got a swarmer on your case, you know you've got to fight. You got to hold him, you got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until the referee said stop.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. No rest for the weary. Left hook missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Good counterpunching. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
That left hook missed. Good counter punching. Perfect counter shot. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. They block the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's very close round with 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
missing with the hook. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That hook won't score. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
Right hook's blocked. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
They're both trying for a knockout. So much firepower here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. There's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They stop the hook there. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's all offense all the time. Ooh, that overhand got him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last... There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Well, there was no doubt about it. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly.
Oh my word, down goes RJJ. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're okay.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurt.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones. there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Trying to land that jab. The straight right just misses. That hook won't score. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may win. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Even I've got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
And that's it, a unanimous. Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 177 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74. And his opponent here, none other than Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach.
We'll be talking about...
It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different... Alexander Usyk, the former... This bout... So they stare into each other's eyes, one final... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice straight. The straight right just misses. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Good counter punching. So much firepower here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter punch.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Pensacola's finest is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Roy Jones. There's the bell for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fight has a real good flow to it. Swing and a miss with the hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he misses with that straight left. Just misses right uppercut. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Good defense to block the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy. And there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready. could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you continue.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move, get behind.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Misses with the straight leg. When are we going to see a jab from these two? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Roy Jones and now back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he scores with the counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Usyk. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Both men step back for just a moment. Do you believe this? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss with the hook. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Good defense to block the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones and that. Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to...
Oh, my word! Down goes RJJ! As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted.
Grind and sweat the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me. Had a
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a...
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
All the talking. And there's the bell to start round 1. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Got out of the way of that right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just misses right uppercut. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8. Here we go. It's round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Nice job blocking the hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
Oh my God, Johnny! The monster! Dazed! And he just put the monster on the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Zhukan and that. There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Good counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. These two were made for each other. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Zhukan in that last round. Boy, this next... Here we go to the 4th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that hook. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. I guess showboating is part of their plan. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Beautiful counter punch. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. They exchange punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Robinson in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 5. They got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Time counter shot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Only catching air with that hook. Jukan goes down. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Jukan in that round. There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray. Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Whoa! I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, man.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Good counter punching. Good defense there with that left hook. Nice defense with that jab. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked.
Ooh, I didn't even know he was hurt. I didn't even know he was hurt.
Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the... Hold that thought! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Straight right just misses.
God damn it. Supposed to knock this man off.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
God damn it. Yeah, knocked down all them goddamn times, man.
Who won that last round? Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his puller right there. Ju Khan just got caught. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Ju Khan, the monster,
God damn.
Trouble.
It just wasn't meant to be. Just wasn't meant to be. Damn.
From a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
God damn, Ju Khan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Oh, fuck.
So time to go celebrate.
Ah, well, fuck it.